أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد.
Welcome to the heart of every home. We're in the kitchen and we're about to prepare iftar. This is Ramadan, and in Ramadan, they usually fast the whole morning into the entire day and break at 6:45. And there's an amazing special couple that has invited us to see how they prepare their iftar. And I have also invited you to join us. So let us meet Husseinah. Hi.
How are you?
Hassan. How are you?
Karibu. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you're preparing for us.
Thank you.
And what goes into preparing the iftar. Or how do you say it?
It's the same.
Iftar.
Yeah, what's the menu for iftar?
Iftar.
Yeah. It's like an Arabian word.
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited to I can see you prepared amazing ingredients here.
Thank you.
I don't know what, unajua ukiangalia hivi, you may not know what it's supposed to, the outcome at the end.
Yeah.
That's really so excited to prepare. So where are we starting?
Our menu for today will be like, we want to prepare pilau.
Okay.
And some pilau is like rice and some meat together with some spices.
Yes.
Then we have salad on the side.
Okay.
And maybe some bananas.
Yeah.
We normally like to take it with banana.
Yeah.
To make it like, because pilau is a bit like not so succulent. I mean, if you take with banana,
it helps with
it takes it changes some taste.
Yeah.
Make it maybe taste
more tasty.
More
taste.
Yeah.
It brings another taste into it.
Taste more.
That's amazing. So we start, and as we start, we'd like to know, who are you guys?
I am Hassan. Hassan.
And I think you're cutting the onions, and then I'm joining you.
Okay. I'll go for the onions.
For the onions.
Okay.
So should I pass them to you?
Sure.
And the chopping board up.
Chopping board.
Yeah. You did all three of them or just one?
All of them.
All of them.
All
for our salad also.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, there.
Thank you.
So, Husseinah, what do you do?
I'm a social worker.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that entail?
It's giving motivation talks, helping the needy, trying to empower them as much as I can.
Okay, so I'd like to know, how did you guys meet? And when did you guys meet?
My sister happened to go to her friend's place for a sleepover. Yeah. And she had gone there for a sleepover as well.
All right.
Yeah, and now and since my sisters were aware that I was searching.
Yeah.
Nilifurahia kwa kujua kwamba my sisters were caring and I mattered to them. They met her
nice.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sisters were so caring, like they care so much about me.
Okay.
So I think that's when they figured that she is the right person for me.
Oh, so your sisters in this sleepover met Husseinah?
Yeah.
And they came back home and told you, we think we have
I
found
think we
Exactly.
found
searching
you.
for.
Exactly.
The search is finally over.
Yeah.
And did they tell you? Do you remember having an interaction with his sisters?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
My friend knows I'm kind of shy when it comes to, you did not prepare me, like there are some family friends and members, it was a party or something.
Yeah.
So when we were outside, he was telling me, sorry Husseinah, we have guests.
Yeah.
So I was like, once I got inside the house,
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, you know, I was like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
But then I said, okay, I'll just keep calm.
Yeah.
I went and I said hi.
Yeah.
And then from there, you see, everything was flowing. They're like you see that pulling, and I'm like, oh my God, what's this? What's this?
Yeah.
So they were cooking something in the pot without me knowing.
Yeah. And so, so Hassan, when did you finally when was this connection finally done? Where now you guys got to meet? How was that?
I think they got her contacts.
Okay.
And then they share the contacts.
With you?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And when she agreed to talk to me,
yeah,
I called her afterwards. I called her later on.
Yeah.
When the sisters were back, they gave me the number, and I called her.
Reached out to her.
Yes. I called her, and she agreed to meet.
Okay. So then you guys finally met.
Then we finally met.
How was the first meeting, Husseinah? What was the first impression of Hassan?
Okay, I saw him kind, alafu nikaona ni mtu anataka kusettle. Now with what I've seen as a motivation speaker, he'd been through so much. So I felt huruma. Yeah.
So you finally met him?
Yeah.
And you say you felt calm? Oh, Hassan, our porridge, do we add the milk now?
Yeah, you can.
This is the time to add the milk. Okay.
Kindly.
As Husseinah,
we're here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're adding the milk.
Okay. We always say Bismillah in the name of Allah.
All right.
Whenever we're preparing our meal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does that mean?
In the name of Allah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Watch out, maybe you reduce the fire.
Okay.
Put some sugar.
Not yet.
Reduce
Not
some
yet.
fire.
Okay, it's on the
Yeah,
minimum.
you can.
Okay, so we'll need to
So that's how it was.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you put the onions?
The onions.
Husseinah?
I think you have to transfer this to a smaller fire,
Okay.
and then you use that big fire for this.
For
the rice.
We have a chef in the house.
I see.
Help the wives to cook, clean up. Like it would participate in most of the house matters.
So Husseinah, let me ask you, did you guys used to go on dates, and for how long did you do this?
Okay, we were both religious, so we didn't want to date much.
Right.
We were very careful that we do not get intimate before we do the right step.
The channels.
Yeah.
So you guys used to go for dates?
Not much, but to know each other. But once you're dating, you know you need to have a company, even if they'll be just there. But
you need to have someone.
your cousin or something. Yeah.
We need this is my
sorry.
my contribution.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. There. This is my contribution to the meal.
We're so excited to have you here with us today.
So which
yeah.
Oh,
just
hot.
be careful, it's a bit
actually
hot.
hot.
Kindly, please do, kindly.
Hassan, the man of steel. Look at that. Wow.
My man.
It's really hot.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys would go on dates. Which is the date that you would remember the most that Hassan took you out on?
When he took me to another restaurant.
Yeah.
It's in Parklands.
All right.
He was so kind.
What was so special about that specific date?
He knows how to treat a woman.
Oh, really?
It made me feel so special, like the princess.
Yeah.
He has to open the car. You're supposed to. And I was like, is it the first time or is it gonna be like this all the time? It's like you're in a Disney world.
Yeah.
Let me put the onions.
Okay.
Insist me with something.
You don't put the oil to make that noise again.
It will just do. It's always like this. It's gonna stop.
Okay. That's good, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you thought this treatment, is it like an everyday treatment, or does it get to stop somewhere?
Yeah. Let it not be that love at first sight, and then it's done.
It fizzles out.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, on this date, it's the one that stood out the most for you because it wasn't the only date he took you out on.
Yeah.
Was it the day that you guys decided you want to take things to the next level? I mean, yeah, he wants you to meet his family.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we went there.
Yeah.
it was a warm welcome.
Yeah.
The mother was like, I'll put this in Kiswahili. Nimempenda. Kwanza, she wanted to know what I do.
Yeah.
I explained my work, and she fell in love with what I do.
Right.
She was like, I'm giving you 100%. Na nakupokea kwa mikono miwili.
That was the first day you met her, and that's what she told you?
Yeah.
That was lovely. Hassan. So what made you decide, okay, now I want you to meet my family? That's like your mom? Because she'd already met your sisters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the kitungu.
Sorry.
Yeah. So what made you make that fast, like, I mean, that move where you decided I actually want you to be, to meet my family and potentially be part also of, you know, your family as well?
Yeah, because I'd already made up my mind, and
all right,
and that, like, if I find the right person, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'll just go straight to the point. Like,
right. So from the time you met
to
the time you took her to the mom, how long did it take?
It didn't take long. It took like a month.
A month.
Yeah, it took like a month.
Hey Hassan, you are a man on a mission.
Yeah, it took like a month.
Yeah.
And we actually met at my sister's, one of my sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we went for dinner.
Yeah.
And that's when mom came.
Husseinah, are you not thinking this man is moving too fast? Is it not scaring you?
I was.
Yeah.
But again, you see, with the qualities, you are like, asichukuliwe na mwingine nikapoteza bahati.
Oh, that's, so you're thinking, hey, this is fast, but you're like, anaweza enda lakini.
Yeah.
I want to know, Husseinah,
did
you guys have an engagement? Or how did you go now after you've decided we are meeting each other's parents, we are doing this for life? Did Hassan do an engagement? Hassan, do you want to answer this? Do you want to tell us?
Thank you. That's for him.
Hassan.
Yeah.
Are you now planning to do an engagement, or what's the plan now?
We don't have much. According to us, we don't do much.
All right. So
we don't do a lot of engagements. And
okay.
Yeah, as long as it's approved by
your parents.
Both parents.
Yeah.
And also they agree to be there during the ceremonies.
Yeah.
And that is all.
That is pretty much like the engagement.
Yeah.
You don't do the whole thing for you go down on your knee and ask, will you marry me?
No, we don't do that.
You don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
so Husseinah, at this point, are you guys, did you have a wedding?
Yes.
Okay, so how did it go? How was the planning process? Tell us, how did your wedding look like?
It was simple,
all right,
and very beautiful.
Okay.
And very peaceful, just like the way you see our home is.
Paint a picture for me. I was not in your wedding, but I just wanted to know, okay, what does an Islam, Islam wedding look like? Could you tell us how it was? Yeah.
Okay. First of all, we say marriage is planned up the sky in heaven.
Okay.
So it was already. Okay. It was already written.
Yeah.
And now you have to do your facial. You do your body. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. You do your facial. You do your face scrub. Just a minute. I wash my hands. And then look for nice. Okay. Look for nice outfit that will suit that day because it's your D-Day.
It's a D-Day.
Yeah, it should be special because you see, no matter what you do, it can never be the same like the first.
Yeah. So what does the process look like in terms of now the religion aspect of it? Yeah. So what does it look like? How do you preside over a wedding ceremony?
First, we agreed on the dowry.
The dowry.
Yeah. And then we're supposed to do nikah. Nikah comes first before the celebration, the party thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nikah.
And what is nikah?
It's a sermon and prayer they say to unite you two. So now I can be closer to him. We can be free with doing anything apart from the way we were dating.
Now you're not going with third parties.
Yeah.
Okay, so nikah is done. Where is it performed?
In the mosque.
All right.
Anywhere you suggest, even it can be done in your home.
Okay.
You know, as long as you two couples have already agreed.
Yeah.
And then there's sheikh that come. And then there's a certificate that you sign. Yeah.
And now for you guys, you did it in a mosque or you did it at home?
We did it nearby the mosque.
Nearby the mosque.
Yeah.
Okay, then after you had a big ceremony.
Yeah, I didn't even know they're doing something for me.
It was a surprise.
Yes, it was a surprise.
Hey, Hassan.
I really appreciate my mother-in-law. I'm not even supposed to put it mother-in-law, but
yeah,
I really
but
appreciate her.
His mom is the one who organized for it?
Yeah, and they're like, she needs to come for some touch-ups.
Yeah.
And another dress was already prepared.
I
I overheard them, by the way, discussing.
Okay.
Hassan is very, very secretive.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so how was it? How was the ceremony?
It was nice. I don't know what to say, but I looked beautiful.
Okay.
I wasn't this big.
Yeah. You're still
right
small
now I'm
girl.
trying to work out.
Yeah. And so it had decor and there was lots of food.
Yeah.
It had a lot of people?
Yeah.
Like approximately how many people?
I cannot tell, but so many. Even we had people from outsiders. You see, I'm serving street families.
Oh, I
Some
see.
people were like coming.
We have
you
to
see,
come.
whatever you do,
And so-
it will follow you wherever you're going. Yeah.
So even the kids and these street families that you've been
different.
supporting.
Yeah, soldiers were there to kuje, to collect. You're like, Kujili, come. This is something like we should share together this joy. Yeah.
That's really amazing.
Thank you so much.
Hassan.
It was done.
Oh yeah, tell me.
It was done during COVID, so like
guys had
a
a
lot of
COVID
people were not
wedding.
allowed to gather.
Yeah, right.
So, but at least we were worried because we exceeded the number that was allowed to gather.
Yeah.
We were not like 30 people were not allowed to be together.
In one place.
Yeah, we had more than 30 people.
In the ceremony.
But we tried to hide.
Does the ceremony have a name?
Yeah, it's called walima.
Walima.
Yeah, walima in Arabic is
means?
like it's the joining of two people.
Oh, then people have come to
Yeah,
celebrate.
Exactly, like
the coming
people
together.
like a lot of people have to come and witness this.
Yeah.
A lot of people have to come and have joy with the join. You understand?
Yeah.
حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي
Just before we get down to the memory lane, we want to tell you the progress of our menu. Hassan, what are we about to put right now?
It's now time to put the rice.
Bring it on. And what are we having here?
We're supposed to boil some potatoes.
Okay.
Vermicelli is almost ready.
It's almost ready.
Yeah.
Wow, that has taken another 2 hours.
Okay, the rice now.
Right. And then, do I stir?
Yeah, you can stir.
Okay, can stir it here.
Continuously.
Oh, this looks like a lot of food.
We're going to enjoy.
We really
That's
will.
the speciality of Ramadan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The breaking the
iftar. Yeah.
breaking the fast.
Yes.
Wow. This is a whole new experience for me.
Wow.
And I'm sure also for a lot of people who are watching, right?
That's nice.
Yeah. I didn't know like you guys throw down like this. I don't know even how you guys are still able to stand to make this thing. So first we boil them. Can you tell us what we were doing with these potatoes?
These potatoes.
Yeah.
This is my recipe. You see others cut them and they put some chili.
Okay.
But me, I'm just going to boil them.
Yeah.
So at least iive. Ukifry hivi saa zingine huwa haivi vizuri. Nasi ile unga yetu tayari tushatayarisha pale na some pilipili.
Remember guys, we said we're doing viazi karai.
Sorry, just
right? Or is it bajia?
You can just put it any because we confuse wale wengine tasema viazi vya karai lakini wengi wamezoea bajia. But tuna types mingi.
Okay.
Yeah.
The vermicelli is almost ready. You said it has to dry up so that we can, right?
Yeah, and then
what is the Swahili word for it?
Tambi.
Tambi.
Yeah.
And it's coming together now. We're about to get it, you know.
We are almost there.
We're almost done. And then now we're going to let our pilau boil.
Yeah.
So Hassan and Husseinah are going to tell us some of their cherished memories of them being together. So you've decided who's going to go first? Hassan?
I can go first.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a bit busy. Yeah.
Of course, the first is the first time we met.
Your first meeting.
Yeah, our first meeting.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Yeah.
That was finally seeing what I was seeing in the photo.
Oh, you only had her photos.
I only got a photo from the sisters.
From your sisters?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And you saw her for the first time.
So we were meeting for the first time, and I was driving her next to me.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of conversation and some flowers.
You got her flowers.
Yes.
Hey, Hassan.
So it was fun.
Yeah.
That was the first.
That's your first.
That was the first experience. The best experience I had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then the next one was when we slept together in the hospital.
Oh.
And she was about to give birth to Abdullah.
Baby. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I slept next to her, and she wouldn't want me to move away. I even called my boss and told her
I'm not coming
to work.
The first lady has said
I'm about to be your father.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cherished. Okay, before you give us the next one, Husseinah, tell us what are your most cherished memories. He's given us two. You'd have to give us two first.
Yeah.
Tell us.
The first time I met him
as well,
and he fed me chicken. He's very good at that.
Wow.
Yeah. And when I saw him holding the baby for the first time, that was true love of the parents to the child.
And even just staying with you throughout the night and saying, I'm not going to work. I'm staying with you the whole night.
I really appreciate.
Yeah. And you told me, so Husseinah, you told me who does, you told me who does Abdullah take after the most?
Daddy.
He takes after Daddy? But he looks like you though.
Yeah, he looks like the uncle, the late uncle.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But his nature is Dad's nature.
Yeah, I think the nature is uncle's nature. Because that's what I was told about the late uncle.
Oh really? Yeah. He's very much like his uncle, the late uncle, your late brother.
Yeah. A lot of people look at him and he reminds a lot of people about the uncle.
The uncle.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Some people call him a son, some people call him a brother, a cousin. So whenever they look at Abdullah, they claim that we can always look at cousin, the uncle, when we look at Abdullah.
Right. And I want to come there and find out what are you doing.
Okay, I was dressing up some salad.
Oh, this looks
to eat salad.
Cute. You really arranged it so nicely. So what do we have here?
Some salad, some chili, watermelon, and carrots. I've added some vinegar. And then lastly, I'll dress it with mayonnaise.
All right.
Just want to add up some tomatoes.
Tomatoes, okay. I can't wait to have this food.
We can't wait to have it.
I'm so famished, And also as the food keeps getting ready, I keep getting hungry. You haven't shared with us your third memory.
Sure, I'm a bit busy. No,
it's okay. You can
go ahead. Okay, we are almost in. He doesn't want his food delayed.
Right, yeah. The chef could kick us out of this kitchen.
Yeah.
Tell us.
When we did our nikah, he kissed and hugged me. That warm hug. Yeah, I felt so nice. It was comforting. It was a passionate kiss.
Look at you. So I want us to go on break. And before we go for the break, Hassan, you're going to dedicate a beautiful love song to Husseinah. And if you can, please sing for us. Yeah?
I can't.
And this is...
I can't sing, but I can...
You can tell us the song you're
I can
dedicating.
select a song.
Tell us, what's the song?
Sarel. Best Man.
Sarel?
Best Man.
Best Man.
Yes.
Okay, then we're gonna see you right after the break. Do not go anywhere. We're coming back to know 4 years of marriage, 2 children later. Has it been all rosy? So don't touch that dial. See you after the break.
This is for my brothers in the hood and the high rises. On the mansions with the maids. We gotta come together, yo. Come on. Case. Standing here alone, trying to face another day. Gotta stay strong to endure this pain I'm dealing with right now. It makes my whole life upside down. I don't want your help. I don't need your sympathy. No. What can I run for me? He can help you out when you are down. What can a brother do for me? He can beat you rise when you can't see. What can a brother do for me? He can help me be the best man I can. I can be. I can be. Help me be the best man I can.
Welcome back to Heart and Soul. We're glad that you have been watching, and if you have just joined us, do not forget to go and watch part 1, where we have learned the beautiful story of Hassan and Husseinah, on how they met, what their wedding looked like, and even their memory and their most cherished moments of them being together. You would not want to miss the part where we are being taught a new whole recipe of pilau and some viazi karai. I mean, you don't want to miss all that. And right now, we're about to know, how has their journey been? Has it been all rosy? Has there been challenges? Let's find out. Husseinah and Hassan. Thank you.
We're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know. We've been. I mean, as usual challenges that face I think most of the couples in the families. Yeah, but we've been been able to have that wisdom to
get through the challenges.
To get through the challenges.
Yeah, and that's really great.
Yeah.
And before we even get into the challenges and everything, would like Husseinah to invite us into the beautiful spread that she has prepared for us. Yeah.
Karibuni sana. Yeah, nimefurahi sana kuwa hapa na nyinyi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you?
First I serve my husband.
Oh, of course. Imagine, guys, this is the first meal of the day since what time?
Since 5 in the morning.
Since 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So I'm sure like this has been the most awaited meal of the day.
Yeah.
And they've prepared some really nice, we can see here there's pilau, right?
Yeah.
And this is viazi karai. And this is, oh my god, the name.
Vermicelli tambi.
Tambi, yes.
Yeah.
This tambi, and of course we have some nice bananas over there and some beautiful salad. And in this cup is the porridge that took about 2 hours.
Maybe that plate. The empty plate.
Hii uji yako Hassan inaweza win Guinness Book of Records. Yeah, the longest cooking porridge.
Yeah.
But nataka tuisikie sasa, nyinyi hamtaisikia, nitawaambia vile iko.
Watakula kwa macho.
I usually prefer porridge on my breakfast.
Yeah, when you're breaking your fast.
It's healthy, especially this brown.
Can I serve you?
Yes.
This particular brown porridge.
Yeah.
Is good.
Yeah.
Hot. I mean something. Any hot liquid.
Yeah.
I feel it's good for opening up the stomach that has been.
Before you eat your food.
Yeah, that has been like constipated all day.
Assist me with some salad.
Okay, that's nice. So as Husseinah is preparing, just serving the spread.
Have to remove the chilies. She doesn't take chili.
Oh, okay. So, Hassan, you had mentioned, in part 1, you'd mentioned to us about you guys being able to overcome challenges because of perseverance and patience, yeah?
Yes.
And would like to know what some of these challenges looked like na jinsi venye mnaweza kuzitatua.
How we were able to solve it.
And how mmekuwa bado mko pamoja.
Yeah.
So would you tell us what were some of these challenges you guys have been able to experience through your 4 years being together?
Okay, at the beginning we were not well off.
Yeah.
We had some economic issues.
Right.
Yeah, some economic actually, we call it some stress, economic stress. Like during COVID, I was the work was, I think we were not working and the job was cancelled. I didn't have much. I didn't have, like, I had to look for other ways to get income, be able to sustain the family. We were not able to like pay some bills. Some bills were challenging.
Right.
Yeah, so like I had to go this way, she had to go that way.
Thank you. Yeah.
At the end of the day, we come back together.
Yeah.
With some solutions. She come wherever she goes and I come back wherever I go. Yeah. And we are able to solve these issues.
Okay. Yeah. So having these financial challenges, Husseinah, how did it, like, Nini, especially within like just the family setup, because you had just started your family, right? Nini exactly that made you guys experience such a hard time? And especially even just for you being just newly married to him.
But honestly, I have to push him because my auntie once taught me, mwanaume wacha atoke ende atafute, ataleta. And then alikuwa anachagua makabila that nitazimention next time. Huyu atafanya hivi, huyu atafanya hivi. So pia mimi kidogo nilikuwa nampatia that push aweze kuinuka, asiingie kwa depression. Yeah. I can say maybe Hassan alikuwa anajaribu kunilearn. So unajua tu, wacha tuiweke men very secretive, like I said, he's very, very secretive. So maybe he was planning something because before our wedding, we'd made some promise. And to us, we have to fulfill the promise. So it's like anajaribu kuni surprise. So Sean can invest into a business, in a fail. Then Hassan isn't able kuniambia. inabidi unakuja unafuata, unamwambia nioneshe exactly. Unajua definitely utakuwa tu na ile you'll feel bad. Umeanza na mwanzako vizuri and then what's happening, ukiangalia there's a family. So nilikuwa tu namwambia just be honest, sikukupendea mali, nilikupendea honesty. And for a man, men have ego. I'm sorry to say this.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
We're ganging against men.
Yeah.
Yeah, so before it took him long. For what nimelearn, mwanaume afunguki, hata umtingishe kama ameamua aseme. So kuna hiyo njia. By me being a motivation speaker really helped me. Vile naongelesha wenzangu, napata that life experience. Ndio pia vile mimi nilikuwa naenda na persevere for my marriage. Yeah.
And how are you able to ndio mweze kupitia like who get to the other side yenye sahi I believe sahi unaweza funguka unamwambia hapa tunakuwa na nini. Hassan uliwezaje what are the things that ulilearn ndio uweze sasa kuona nikikosa kumwambia inaleta shida, so uliwezaje kurekebisha hivyo?
Yeah, already she knew that I had a job.
Yeah.
She knew I had a job, so and then we were of course expecting every month, and try our best to plan for that. And I also had some side hustle. The shipments were also going on, so I had support of the side hustle, and the support of the salary. That's the income. So it was just about us planning for both incomes. Although for the shipments, it wasn't like consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was just so sure that at the end of the month, I'm getting my salary. Yeah.
Wow. Husseinah, you mentioned ulikutuambia time you expecting Abdallah. You still continued with your social work, but at some point you were put like on bed rest because you almost suffered a miscarriage. I just want you to tell us how that was for you, and even just for the both of you as a couple. How was it just getting through those moments, and what did you guys learn through that experience?
I just learned one thing first. Hiyo kutoka nje, kuonana na wenzako, kupata hewa nzuri, it's a very big blessing. Wow. Ukikaa ufikirie vitu zingine, uanze kusema why did this happen, is something else. So nililearn ku appreciate, and then nikaeka Mungu mbele. I was just holding on to my creator, and hivyo to me, I'm patient just like my mother. And I just used to tell him, you're not used to come late sometimes. This is a trial in marriages, and you start thinking of other things. So I used to feel so bad. Kuna mwambia, please usikuwa unachelewa. At least ukikuwa hiyo karibu, I need that. I was very emotional. All I used to do is cry. I used to cry, and he doesn't want to see tears, just like the way I do not want to see him feeling sad, like the way he had to hustle. And then nikakumbuka when I needed something he could provide. Only there some days back when I used to send him something, Hassan is very, very funny. He could disappear for some hours. I am calling, he's just struggling. Sometimes even I'm being told by the neighbors, he's standing outside. What is he doing? He's waiting. So that really touched my heart, and I'm like, kama kupata ni sawa, lakini tukwe tunajiplan tu vizuri. I just learned to appreciate what I had than losing what I had because of maybe somebody has no job or something, but it was a challenge. Yeah.
So for someone probably who could be experiencing maybe just that near miscarriage, or even the miscarriage itself, or like for you, Hassan, there's a point where you felt like you weren't able to properly, hold the family together because of the financial setbacks. I want both of you to be able to tell someone who's watching you guys, like a word of encouragement, and even kama mawaidha of some sort, just to get them through, right? In that kind of season. So Hassan, for you, you'll speak to some of the men who are kind of maybe feeling discouraged because they're in a financial setback.
Yeah.
And for you, Husseinah, you'll talk to the women who they could be at a place where they feel what you're feeling, like umewekwa bed rest, you can't go anywhere, you love your work, you can't go to work, and so many changes are happening to you, but then also there's like a life-threatening condition as well that is also like a challenge for them.
Maybe I explain again how I felt when she was going through that situation of a miscarriage before I go back to.
Sure, of course.
Yeah. I remember when I think I've always been there for. I think I've always motivated her in many ways. Apart from like supporting, like economically, I've also been there like to motivate her whenever she goes through those threatening situations. I remember when she told me that, like, I feel like, am I bleeding or something? I told her, you are not bleeding. She said, yes, I'm bleeding. And then she proved it to me that she was. And I told her, okay, we have to go to the hospital as fast as possible. And she told me, and she was so worried when she saw that. She got so worried. What I remember I did was like I just like got close to God, and I told him, you are the reason this baby is in that womb, and you will be the reason if you want that baby out of the womb. And if you don't want that baby out of that womb, you won't.
Because you know, sometimes when you're at the hospital and you're pregnant, it's 50-50. Not most of the people who wanakuwa kule hospitali anatoka ama mtoto.
So Husseinah, for the women who are going through a place of maybe near miscarriage or even miscarriage itself, what could you encourage that woman and tell her?
Okay. First, I think I overworked myself, and I was kind of stressed due to work. And we had some quarrels with my husband that night. And to me, when I went to when I came back from work, I was feeling uneasy. And I was telling him, whenever you're driving, I'm feeling, I don't know how I'm feeling. So to me, nilikuwa najipatia, labda ni chakula kula, nini, and then najiambia, is the baby kicking, najipatia that, So when I went to the toilet, I saw some drops of blood. Nikasema ama nimeumia, ama maybe nimevaa something tight. Unajua ile usikuage unakubali immediately because I was also alone. Nikasema I need kutulia, sina mtu hapa karibu. Nikaenda into my bedroom. Then I just put my phone. Nime download hizi motivation talks na kuna Quran. Nikasema let me talk to God anipe nguvu in case of anything. Then I fell asleep. Sasa when he came, it wasn't some good news to tell him because tena nilikuwa stress and all. So nikamwambia I don't know, but akaambia just go check. When I went, it was that time ndo nilijua kweli amenipenda. Hata nikasema hizi ni vitu gani nimekuwa nikiweka kwa kile. You know, sometimes unapata stress mingi inaimba na sometimes tu nile like you just maybe fear, worry, something like anxiety. So me, I was in that level. So nikatulia tu. So we went to the hospital. The way he was driving and all, unajua sasa hapo ndo unakuwa garil, unaambia Mungu. It's, you see, for us as Muslims, we say kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Each and everyone will taste death. It has no escape, neither old, neither young, neither baby, neither you holy, anything. You just taste death.
Tukifunga, nilikuwa nataka uweze you know, you remember that point where you felt alone, you felt like you could, you know, you could lose the baby.
Yeah.
There's someone who could be in that same specific situation.
Yeah.
And I just want you to give them a word of hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
To that
Kumbuka,
woman.
yeah. Kumbuka ile kitu Mungu amekujalia yako ni yako, na kile ukikaa unaambia Mungu akupatie what's best for you, because as we are talking right now we have people with disability. Maybe we'll be crying for that baby and hakukuwa akue wako, ama alikuwa kuja kwa dunia akuwe na tofauti fulani, ingekuwa tu utakaa hivi. Definitely even those parents, I have been with them. One of them is one of my best friend. I see the way she's doing it. Even my brother-in-law, sometimes anasema it's not easy, but we keep trying. But you seeing her there just lying down, you have to help them. You don't know, are they smiling? Sometimes they come to get violent. So omba ile kitu ni mzuri kwako. Don't force things. Follow the instructions with what the doctor says. Also help yourself. What I learned is when you're sad, the baby is sad. When you're happy, the baby is happy. So wacha vitu zote is like the way you carry a bag. Si definitely utapunguza mzigo. So pia wewe utaibeba tu hivyo ukijua utaipunguza pole pole. Usibebe ukijua hautaipunguza.
And just to lift the mood a bit, we want to get into the game segment. So Hassan na Husseinah, I'm going to ask you some quick fire questions. And the game is known as Who's Most Likely To. Okay, let's go. Who's most likely to forget an important date?
Hassan.
Yeah. Who's most likely to oversleep? Who's most likely to apologize first after a fight?
Hassan.
Who's most likely to be late?
He pointed himself.
Is ever late.
Okay. Who's most likely to cancel plans last minute?
Me.
Okay. Who's most likely to win an argument? Who's most likely to cry during a movie?
Both of us.
Hassan amesema ni wewe. Who's most likely to spend most money?
Hassan.
Really?
Yeah, it's Hassan. Hassan doesn't know how to save.
Okay.
He tells you there's some savings. When you go there, empty.
My next question was who's most likely to save money wisely?
Me.
Hassan? Hey, hapa tuna need Abdallah atuambie. Who's most likely to forget someone's name? You. Who's most likely to travel on a whim? Really? Who's most likely to be dramatic?
Husseinah.
Hey. Okay. Who's most likely to be famous one day?
Husseinah.
Nyinyi mmejinominate nyi wawili. Okay. Who's most likely to start a business? Okay.
Yeah, Hassan.
Yeah. Who's most likely to write a book?
Husseinah. Mimi.
Oh, hey, finally tumeanza kuagree. Who's most likely to own a weird pet?
She likes monkeys.
Hey, Husseinah, no judge nominate. Who's most likely to move abroad?
Husseinah.
Aya. Who's most likely to complain about small things?
Husseinah.
Nawe kwani hiyo ungekuwa unawini pesa
I wish.
Who's most likely to forget their wallet?
Hassan.
Husseinah, remember Hassan had dedicated a song for you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna close. There's a song you're going to say which song you're dedicating for him. That's what is gonna close episode for us. So would you tell us what's the song that you dedicate for Hassan before we close?
For the rest of my life,
By
Mahir Zain.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know the song?
I can sing it.
Oh,
also.
sing. Yes, please. Sing it for him.
I used to be a singer before.
Come on.
You're making me blush.
Oh, no.
You're not looking at me. Look
Okay,
down.
Okay, just sing it.
You're a singer, of course you cannot get
You can.
Where's the mic?
You should be used to it, right?
Or I use a spoon.
Yeah, you can use a spoon and sing to Hassan.
For the rest of my life, I'll be with you. I'll stay by your side, honest and true, till the end of the time. I'll be loving you.
Hey, Hassan, you almost sang. Ukakumbuka ulituambia uimbangi. So thank you so much for watching. This has been an amazing time with Hassan and Husseinah. And I know you're wondering, niaje akona blue na tulimwacha akiwa na a different, I'm telling you, we have not even eaten. We want to close the show. We get into the things because things got, hot in the kitchen and she had to get a change of clothes. And even me, by the way, ni venye tu sikuwa nimebeba yangu. Pia mimi ninge change.
Kabisa.
But I'm so glad that you're able to keep watching until now. This is Heart and Soul. Do not forget to subscribe to KBC Channel 1 and catch our episodes every Sunday, 8 p.m. here on KBC Channel 1. Chat with us on YouTube, even as you catch the live stream as it, continues. And also do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms at KBC Channel 1, at KBC Digital on Facebook, and at KBC Channel 1 on Instagram and Twitter. I have been your host, Karen Dumia. And thank you, so you guys can tell them. Thank you for watching Heart and Soul.
Thank you for watching Heart and Soul. Eid al-Fitr.
For the rest of my life, I'll be with you. I'll stay by your side, honest and true, till the end of my time. I'll be loving you for the rest of my